Today I'm going to go over what I like to refer to as the three-legged stool. Basically, the three things that you 100% must have if you expect to earn six figures as a life insurance and or final expense agent. So the thing is, these are the three things that your typical struggling agent misses out on one or two of, the typical 40K a year agent, as to where this is those three things that all the six-figure earners have. Please give the video a thumbs up before we get started and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're putting out new insurance sales content and final expense sales training videos just like this all the time. And by the way, guys, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to get a copy of our final expense telesales presentation script, along with the guarantees of whole life printout. That way you've got a couple of important materials, I should say, things that you'll absolutely want to use during your career. Number one, the presentation script. So the only way for me to describe it is it's got to be correct. It's got to have all the parts in all the right places, and not only the right parts in the right places, but in order. And that's basically what I'm getting at, because a lot of people kind of create their own script. They don't know what they're doing, or they'll take a script that's given to them and then they'll add their own little twist to it. Huge fail in most cases. So a good example is the original script that I started using around, I want to say 7-8 years ago, when I had an actual call center. It was more of an office where I had a few agents selling out of. That script has changed throughout the years. And the thing is, we've changed it to where we really kept a lot of the key things we learned through time from agent after agent using it over the years, that as long as you address each aspect of the presentation one by one and you don't leave anything out, it makes it easier for the prospect to say yes, pick an option, and give you their information. So that's the key to me to the presentation script. So again, over the years, we even made a couple of changes to it, like last year. That's how recent we update it and make changes. And basically the reason we make changes is because systems change. So number one is that script. Let's talk about number two, the lead. To me, you got to have exclusive leads. You got to have a lot of them, and the higher intent, the better, but it's got to be based on the ROI. So I'll give you an example. TV leads, you can get them. They actually nowadays, they cost it for an inbound TV commercial lead where you pick up the phone and answer it. You can get those for right around $80, $85 each. The problem is the ROI is terrible. The ROI in that lead is the lowest pretty much of any lead. So like what we do is we generate a lead online where the client fills out a lead form, right? They fill out the lead form, and then there's a pop-up of the agent's photo and a call now button. So what happens is almost half of the clients hit the call now button, or they set an appointment on the agent's calendar. And that's like the secondary thing that we push on that type of a lead. And the kicker is we're generating these leads for our agents for like under $10. In most cases, potentially a lot lower, but generally that's what we're seeing, right around $10 or less per lead, which makes the ROI huge. So to me, that is super, super key. That's your second leg of the stool. Number three, the right products and commission levels. So a lot of agencies, especially the MLMs, they've got the right products, right? They've got the right carriers, but what happens is they start the agents at like 80% commission. It's kind of like a failed system. 95% of the agents are going to fail. They know that. They're okay. They're okay with it. They're just throwing everybody against the wall. So to me, like your commission levels for your main level product, I'll give you an example. American Amicable is the main product we write the most of. So our independent agents on our telesales platform, they start at 110%. And we do have a couple of other products that are like, I want to refer to them as like a B or C product. You don't use them very much, but they go up to 120%, believe it or not. But those aren't the type of products that an agent would write very often. They've got a couple of niches. So the bottom line is you got to have the right products. To me, spending, I don't know, whatever people spend on leads, $25, $30 on a lead, and then you're doing it for like a company with an expensive product, and you're writing that product. It's a mediocre product maybe, but maybe it pays a higher commission. That's why you're writing it. That's a fail. You're pretty much on your way out. So to me, that's the way the stool is. Your three-legged stool. You got to have the right presentation script That is key. I think people fail to understand the importance of this. You got to have the right leads and you got to have the right products and the right commission levels. Hopefully you guys got something out of the video. If you'd like a copy of the Telesales presentation script that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and or a copy of the Guarantees of Whole Life printout that if you're doing face-to-face, you can actually share that thing with your face-to-face clients, or you can even email it to your telesales clients. Just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. If you'd like more information in our preset calendar appointments and inbound calls telesales platform, just email me at that same address. As always, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now get on that headset, and whatever you do, make sure that you do something good for someone else today. Happy hunting.